Hello everybody, what's up? I hope you guys are doing great and I welcome you to Purab's Astrology. Yes guys, so wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And before I start this video, I would like to take a moment and thank my friend, my guru, my guide, my philosopher, my soulmate, Shri Shankar Pratap Singh Ji for blessing me with the knowledge of astrology and instructing me to take this knowledge further. So let's get started guys. Today I'm going to talk about marriage, partnership and union in astrology. How to see the promise of marriage and partnership in your birth chart. So when we discuss and when we talk about marriage, we need to see the placement, dignity and position of the 7th house and the 7th house lord, and we also need to see the influence of other planets over 7th house, if they are placed in the 7th house or if they are aspecting the 7th house. From the position and dignity of the 7th lord, we can see the overall experience of the married life. For example, if the 7th lord is placed in the 7th house itself, that means that the married life shall be prosperous, the married life shall be blessed, because the 7th lord is in the 7th house itself. Similarly, if the 7th lord is exalted or in its own sign, or if the 7th lord is placed in Kendra Bhavas, the 7th house itself, the 10th house, the 1st house or the 4th house, then it shows that the overall experience of the married life would be positive. If the 7th lord is placed in Trikon Bhavas, that is the 1st house, the 5th house and the 9th house, that also shows that the overall experience of married life would be great. Now, where is the problem? The problem comes when malefic planets are either placed in the 7th house or influencing the 7th house through aspects. If malefic planets like Saturn, Rahu, Ketu and Mars are placed in the 7th house, then the influence of them would actually reflect in your married life. For example, if Sun is placed in the 7th house, then there would always be a ego problem between you and your life partner. If Mars is placed in the 7th house, then there would be aggression and there would be heated arguments between you and your life partner. If Ketu is placed in the 7th house, then on the first place you wouldn't want to get married only, and if you get married, then you would always feel dissatisfied from your life partner. If Rahu is placed in the 7th house, then it would make you desirous to experience more than one marriages. So the placement of such planets in the 7th house affects the overall experience of your married life. Similarly, if Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, Sun and Mars aspects the 7th house or the 7th house lord, then it creates certain troubles and problems in your married life. The next thing is that if the 7th lord is placed in the 6th house, then it has traveled 12 places away from itself and it has posited itself in the house of debts, diseases, fighting and crime, the 6th house. So such placement would create hurdles in your married life, and such placement shall lead to divorce if Ketu is also placed in the 6th house along with the 7th lord. Similarly, if the 7th lord is placed in the 8th house of transformation, and if the 8th house lord is debilitated, that shows that your life partner shall experience a lot of transformation in his or her life after getting married, because the 7th lord's energy is placed in the 8th house of transformation and sudden occurrences, secret enemies, occult, tantra, mysticism. So that shows the character and nature of your life partner. Similarly, if the 7th lord is placed in the 12th house of losses, 12th house of isolation, 12th house of foreign settlement, this shows that there shall always be some distance factor playing between you and your life partner, because your partner would prefer to stay either in a foreign country, a foreign place or in isolation, and that would not give you an overall good experience from your life partner. The next thing that we need to know is we need to see the placement of the 7th lord in your Navamansha chart. If the 7th lord is placed in benefic houses in the Navamansha chart, that is the 1st house, the 4th house, the 7th house or the 10th house, or if the 7th lord is exalted in its own sign or in Mool Trikon in the Navamansha chart, then the overall experience of your married life becomes positive. If Rahu and Ketu falls in the first and seventh axis of your Navamansha chart, then that shows dissatisfaction in your married life. So these are certain placements which can show what would be the overall experience of your married life, and this experience can also be extended to partnership, business partners, etc., because the seventh house is also the house of business partnership, legal contracts other than marriage. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to Purab's Astrology. Your encouragement matters, and I would come up with more such informative videos, and this is just the beginning, guys. So love you all. Take care. Bye bye. Adios.